Good morning, traders. This is Joanne with In Forex. Welcome to our Forex market news broadcasts for Wednesday, January the 30th, 2008. Today is a day that the market has been looking forward to all month, really. The Feds will be announcing at 2:15 Eastern Time today their rate cut, if they are going to make one, and if so, by how much. So while we're waiting for that announcement this afternoon, we will look at our headlines out of Switzerland this morning. They are saying U.S. durable goods better than expected. Dollar gains eased this morning. The U.S. durable goods orders in December came in above expectations at 5.2%. Although the U.S. consumer confidence was lower than December, it was 87.9, which was higher than the expected 87.0. Economists cannot agree on whether the Fed will cut 25 or 50 basis points after the better-than-expected durable goods announcement. Given the volatile nature of the markets right now, a 50 basis point cut would be in line with the status quo. Markets are predicting an 86% chance of a 50 basis point cut. The euro has been trading in a tight range between 147.38 and 148.00. A survey of Canadian business conditions indicate that the manufacturers are at a 5-year low. The Canadian dollar traded below $1 for the second time on rising commodity prices and a possible growing interest rate differential between the U.S. and Canadian rates. Retail sales in the UK continue to be disappointing and have decreased to the weakest point since November 2006. Credit market pressures and slower economic growth have contributed to the weakness in the British pound. Taking a closer look at the Asian session, trading seemed to be waiting for the Fed announcement this afternoon at 2:15. During the Asian session, the euro dollar traded within a constricted range between 147.56 and 147.78 ahead of today's Fed meeting. U.S. stock markets were able to close in positive territory yesterday as risk aversion declined. Japan's Ministry of Economy, Trade, and Industry released a statement indicating that the industrial output is in a flat trend. Automobile production also slumped down to 1.5% from 3.8%. These figures clearly indicate the effect the global slowdown is having on Japan. As a result, the market is pricing in an approximately 11 basis point cut for the next 12 months. Today, the Swiss KOF business barometer is expected to fall slightly to 1.95 from 1.99. The current index remains consistent with strong GDP growth of roughly 3% and the SNB's positive economic outlook. Much now depends on the Eurozone's growth path for 2008, since Switzerland exports most of its goods to this region. The U.S. is poised for an important day. With the ADP survey, the GDP, and the Fed's interest rate announcement, trading is going to be subdued until this afternoon. Taking a closer look at the European sessions, the markets were also looking for a 50 basis point cut. Following the unexpected intermeeting rate cut of 75 basis points to 3.5% last week, the markets are expecting the Feds to do some further easing by a 50 basis point cut to 3% today. The market's rate expectations have fully priced in the 50 basis points cut last week, but then eased slightly as they favor the probability of a 25 basis point cut instead. The Fed funds are trading around 3.12%, which indicates an even split over a 25 or 50 basis point cut. With scant economic data to support a revised decision, and only hours after the first estimates of a weak fourth quarter GDP growth, the decision will have to be based on the previous week's economic outlook and the equity market's performance. Given the spectacular nature of last week's cuts, aimed at restoring confidence to the equity markets, it would make no sense for the Feds to disappoint us with only a 25 basis point cut. Nevertheless, the situation remains very fluid. With the stock markets declining on Monday, the rally on Tuesday, and the revelations regarding Sojin's liquidations, there is a low probability that the Fed will still opt for a 25 basis point cut this afternoon. That concludes our news broadcast for today. Thank you for viewing, and we hope that it's helping you in your trading. We would like to invite you to visit our website at www.succeedinforex.com. There you will find information about our Traders Training Center and also a link to our Yahoo forum, Succeed in Forex. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to post them here. Or if you would prefer a private email, there is a contact link on our webpage. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful day of trading, and we will see you tomorrow.